Friday. Tony Peters, 10 News.
Almost the perfect return to racing for top hoop Kevin Moses today. After serving a 10-month suspension, Moses had to settle for second in his comeback ride.
Heading back to the office for the first time in nearly a year, Kevin Moses felt as though he'd never been away.
Well, it felt good for me because I had so many people coming up and saying, I'm glad to see you back, and they'll shake my hand, and it was great to walk in the jockey's room. Moses
was handed a 12-month suspension for his involvement in the jockey tape affair. A later appeal cut 2 months off that penalty, allowing him to return today at Warwick Farm. But his comeback suffered setbacks before he even arrived at the course. 2 of his 3 mounts for the day were scratched. He was determined to make his one ride worthwhile. Aboard 6-to-1 shot conversion, Moses nearly made the perfect comeback.
Nearly a perfect start. The good thing about it, when I pulled up, Darren Beedman come up and said, well, first day back he runs second, so he said, don't feel too bad. Would have been perfect if I had 4 rides and 3 got scratched, then my car wouldn't start, so it can only get better.
Fit and keen to make a big impact in what's left of the season, Moses considered his enforced layoff had its advantages.
I've been able to watch my son play football, I've been able to coach my daughter in touch football, go and watch her do gymnastics. I've been able to eat and drink with friends. People couldn't buy what I've got. I've got a great family, and my friends are just the best friends, and they've all stuck with me. I'm so lucky.
While the punters made it clear they were happy to see him back, the jockeys too showed Moses he was missed.
When I left some boot polish and a brush in my locker, and it's still there. So I was quite happy about that.
Matthew McEwen, 10 News.
Champion British jockey Walter Swinburne remains in intensive care tonight following an horrific fall while racing in Hong Kong. 3-time winner of the English Derby, Swinburne lost control of his mount soon after leaving the barrier. Slicing across the course and collecting the running rail, Swinburne was knocked unconscious before hitting the ground. Sedated and unconscious in intensive care, Swinburne's condition is described as poor but stable. The Sha Tin track has an infamous record, British jockey Brian Taylor falling to his death in 1984. Well, despite rumours to the contrary, dual world motorcycle champion Michael Doohan